Summary. We shall attempt to sum up those new features of socialist ideology that we have encountered in utopian socialism and in works of the Enlightenment. 1. If in the Middle Ages and during the Reformation socialist ideas developed within movements that were religious, at least formally, utopian socialism tends to break with religious form and gradually acquire a character hostile to religion. In Moore and Campanella we were able to point out an alienated and at times ironic attitude toward Christianity. Winstanley is openly hostile to contemporary religions. Deschamps rejects all religion, declaring the idea of God to be a human invention, the result of mankind's oppressed state and an instrument of oppression. In its stead, he puts forward the enigmatic conception of God who is nothing. Finally, Mislier bases his world outlook on a hatred of religion and Christianity and of Christ in particular. Thus one can speak of a gradual merging of socialist ideology and atheism. 2. The socialism of this epoch borrows the idea derived from medieval mysticism, Joachim of Flors, for instance, that history is an immanent and orderly evolutionary process. However, the goal and the driving force invested in this process by the mystic's knowledge of God and merging with Him is eliminated. Instead, progress is recognized as the motivating force of history, and human reason is seen as its supreme product. 3. Socialist doctrines preserve the notion of the medieval mystics about the three stages in the historical process, as well as the scheme of the fall of mankind and its return to the original state in a more perfect form. The socialist doctrines contain the following components. A. The myth of a primordial natural state or golden age which was destroyed by that bearer of evil called private property. B. A castigation of the way things are. Contemporary society is pronounced incurably depraved, unjust and meaningless, ready only to be scrapped. Only on its ruins can a new social structure be built, a structure that would guarantee people every happiness of which they are capable. C. The prophecy of a new society built on socialist principles, a society in which all present shortcomings would disappear. This is the only path for mankind to return to the natural state, as Morelli put it, from the unconscious golden age to the conscious one. 4. The idea of, quote, liberation, unquote, which was understood by the medieval heresies to be liberation of the spirit from the power of matter, is transformed into an appeal for liberation from the morality of contemporary society, from its social institutions and, most of all, from private property. At first, reason is recognized to be the driving force of this liberation, but gradually its place is taken over by the people, the poor. In the world view of the participants in the conspiracy of equals we can see this conception in finished form. As a result, new concrete features appear in the plan for the establishment of the so-called society of the future: terror, occupation of the apartments of the rich by the poor, confiscation of furniture, abolition of debts, etc.